Our next lesson is on area of trapezoids. So here's two different examples of what a trapezoid might look like. Remember, in order for it to qualify as a trapezoid, it has to have one set, and exactly one set of opposite sides that are parallel. So this side is parallel to this side, but this side is not parallel to this side. Again, over here, this one's parallel to this one is not parallel to this one. So that's why both of these qualify as trapezoids. Now they could be turned any which way, so it doesn't have to look exactly like that. It could be on its, it could look like it's on its angle like that. It could be vertical. Okay, so all that has to happen for it to qualify as a trapezoid is to have one set of parallel sides. Okay, so now let's look at these trapezoids. We want to identify the base of the trapezoid. Well, the base is, I should say, there are two bases here, are the parallel sides. So here I highlighted in pink the parallel sides. This is a base and this is a base. Up here, this is a base, this is a base. Now what they do in the formula, you'll notice, is they call one of them base 1 and they call one of them base 2. It's not that we're multiplying by 1 or multiplying by 2, it's just the name of it so that we know, okay, this is the first base, this is the second base. And it doesn't matter which one you call which. I could call the bottom one base 1 and the top one base 2. It's just to signify that there's a difference between the two lengths, because notice that this one is a lot shorter than this one at the bottom here. And same up here, this one is shorter than this base down here. Okay? Now that we have the bases identified, let's talk about the height. Just like in a rectangle or in a triangle or any other shape that we've talked about, the base and the height have to meet at a 90-degree angle. So if you look at this trapezoid up here, obviously I could tell that this line right here is going to be the height because they meet at a 90-degree angle. But I don't see any line that meets at a 90-degree angle here, so I have to create one. So here would be the height for this trapezoid because it's meeting the two bases from top to bottom, those two parallel sides, at a 90-degree angle right there. Again, here's the height of this trapezoid because they're meeting at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so now that we've identified the parts of the trapezoid we need the two bases and we need the height. Here is our formula. Area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times the height times the quantity of base 1 plus base 2. Okay? So let's take a look at an example. Here we've got a trapezoid. Remember that the bases are the parallel sides. So what I'm looking for is this side and this side because they are parallel to each other. So that means my bases are 4 and 10. And it doesn't matter which is which. We'll call this one base 1, we'll call this one base 2. The height has to meet the bases at a 90-degree angle. So since this is my 90-degree angle, I want to look at the length of this line right here, which is 9, and I'll plug that in for the height. So all I did was I plugged in my numbers. In place of the height, I put 9. In place of base 1, I put 4, and in place of base 2, I put 10. The 1/2 stayed the same. So it's 1/2 times 9, parentheses 4 plus 10. Okay, so we follow order of operations, or simply type it in your calculator. Well, we would do parentheses first. 4 plus 10 is 14. And now that we have all multiplication, we could just type this in from left to right. So 1/2 times 9 times 14 would be 63. And remember, since this was area, if they had said that, let's say all these were inches, then your final answer would be 63 inches squared. You have to put squared because we are talking about area. That's it for the lesson on trapezoids. Bye, guys.